Let's get this thing started with the top 5 headlines coming out of the NFL slate. Number 5, not all ass teams are ass all the time. Now, what are you saying by that? Well, what I'm saying is some of these teams we've all just deemed ass. We say, oh, that squad there, ass. That team right there, not worth a damn. That team can't beat any team, let alone an NFL team or a good NFL team. And what we need to remember, D-Butch, and I think this does get forgotten about whenever it comes to maybe the larger scale of football fans and NFL fans, these are all professional athletes who are paid to try to play football good and to strategize against other teams, just like the good squads. So whenever we were 2-14, whenever we lost for 2-14, whenever we got Andrew Luck, there was like 9 games that were one-score games. That if the ball just so happened to and then pop up into some guy that played one NFL game in his life, it was this particular game, and he just goes into the end zone, we win that game. So it's like, I think people just start to decide if a team is good and can win, or if a team is bad and can't win any game. And then you kind of just toss away any of the wins that happen throughout the season with the bad teams, and then if they end up beating a team, oh my God, full panic. It happened down there in Miami with the Buffalo Bills. Now, Josh Allen has struggled in Miami in the past. We all do recall a couple bad games for Josh down in Miami. That would continue. And this Miami Dolphins team, we all call ass. This team's ass. Instead, they still got Waddle. And allegedly, there were some teams, including the Buffalo Bills, that were looking for Waddle. Even a first-rounder in 2027 was offered up from a couple teams for Waddle because of how incredible he is at football. But we all think he's really good. He needs to get the hell out of there because they're a bad team. And here they are on a Sunday, and they're beating the Buffalo Bills. And not just beating them, pounding them. All 3 phases. There was a moment in the fourth quarter. It was 16-0 in the fourth quarter. There was a moment there where Josh Allen scores a touchdown. And it's like, hold the phone. Wait a minute. Has Josh Allen finally got over his Miami flu? Is Josh Allen potentially about to turn this entire thing around? Are the Buffalo Bills about to do to the Miami Dolphins what we all expected to do, just steal their joy and their hope in the fourth quarter? And the Miami Dolphins answered, D-Bud. I mean, it was an ass-kicking. Even when the Bills started, the Dolphins would answer. Everybody says they're ass. Maybe they're not ass all the time, D-Bud.
And you mentioned it, and they hear it. They hear it every day about how ass they are. Not only the players, but the coaches, who's getting fired next, who's getting traded. Obviously, the trade deadline is over now. But the way these boys showed up, starting with H.N., absolute game breaker, ran through them. And this is the only place that the Dolphins beat the Bills. You mentioned that earlier as well. And this was kind of a ugly weather game. It didn't show through on the camera much, but this was kind of some rain on and off, some sloppy. I love this. I know a lot of people have a lot of thoughts about this, or they're acting like they won the Super Bowl. But hey, winning is an amazing feeling. You mentioned every week in the NFL is talented coaches, is talented players. You know, we got social break dances and shit in the middle of life. And my initial reaction was like, oh, this is too much. This is this. But then I'm like, okay, I'm an old guy. I haven't been in the locker room. You're coaching 20 to 30-year-olds, and you're excited about the win, and you want to be excited about the win. So I love this, what I saw not only on the field from the Dolphins, but off the field, because Mike McDaniel, he's been getting on the shins all year long. So for him to have his boys come out there and compete against a team that everybody picked, I'm sure a bunch of survivor picks. Oh, yeah. Lost a bunch of parlays or straight up wins. So unbelievable outing by the Dolphins at home. Very impressed with this outing.
This was Miami's first win versus the Bills since 2022. H.N. went off, 174, 6 receptions for 52 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dolphins defense forced 2 fumbles, 1 interception, and ended up with 3 sacks. That's a hell of a day after trading away Jalen Phillips and also sending away all your best talent. Hembo sent over a stat about this Bills rush defense. Week 1, Derrick Henry won for 169. Bijan won for 170. And then A-Chain goes for 174. If you want to win, if you want to win in the playoffs, they're going to have to figure that out. They are going to have to figure that out. Now, obviously, these types of games are certainly possible for teams, and no fans want them to see them. But only one team in the history of the NFL has gone undefeated. Okay, it's the 1972 Dolphins. Every once in a while, professional athletes are going to show up and put it together. And when that happens, they can beat anybody. That is kind of what the NFL has kind of been built upon. Parity, 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 any given Sunday. On yesterday's particular Sunday, good for you. One half of the hammer, Dahn. Cowboys, Bubba Gumpy. Gumpy, how's it feel to have a victory Monday here with the boys? Are you riding into laundry rack?
Yeah, this is what the Dolphins look like after Chris Greer's gone. That team still believes in Mike McDaniel. You saw it in that video. Anthony Weaver called the best game he's had all year. Minka had a stop on that 2-point conversion, just stuffed the guy at the line. Best the defense has looked all year. Jake Bailey dropped one at the 1. all three phases, just unbelievable from the Finns.
So a GM and a president has hated this bad in the building? Oh my God. Thank God he's gone. That's what it's like down there. It feels like there was a new energy in McDaniel. I mean, the way he's feeling, the way they're responding to him, it feels like there's like a, hey, we're behind you type vibe. Good for the Dolphins. Now, this could all change.
Yeah,
next
true.
week. This could all just be, take it in, boys.
Yeah, it's a good week.
Take it in, boys.
Or
But
they
this
win
is
out.
the NFL.
We'll see.
This is literally the NFL in a nutshell. And also, down in Miami later in the year. We got snow on the ground out here. Going down into Miami, the humidity, that also plays effect. And also, there is a Miami flu. We've all been down there. There's a lot of distractions. That's why we think it's going to be hard for the Dolphins to win. Other teams have also struggled down there as well.
I mean, like Minka Fitzpatrick bringing it. I don't know if that was his first game as a Miami Dolphin, but I know he's been out for a little bit, him being back. And then, I mean, Ty dropped a bar about Jalen Phillips being out of the building. Like you would assume, trading your best player, Jalen Phillips on defense at least, there might be a little bit of a, fall off, but like not at all. If anything, though, you just said it. That was the best their defenses looked.
Yeah, congrats to the Dolphins, get a big win. And to the Bills, okay, these types of losses open your eyes to what's possible in the bigger games down the road. They're going to have to get that fixed. TR at Chosen Few 54, and we appreciate you being great at whatever you do. Hashtag I don't want to overreact, but the Bills are dead. Move us to Canada and get it over with. I'd rather shut my balls in a car door than ever watch what I had to witness on Sunday again. Tear down a new stadium and put the Buffalo statues out of their misery. All right, this guy wants them to kill the statues that aren't tall enough.
Yeah.
Just get them away from everything. Bills obviously lose to the Dolphins. Their fans not happy about it. Remember, not all ass teams are ass all the time.
Nope.
And on that note, every once in a while, really good teams are going to play like ass, which I think is what happened on this particular field down in South Florida. Obviously, Dolphins fans are very excited. Gumpy's got a hoodie. He's got a hat. I mean, he's got the whole thing
Love it.
on this victory Monday. They were celebrating in the locker room. They love McDaniels. This comes after they fired Greer. So maybe a special Sunday for Miami. And on that note, Bills fans, you can't give up that quick. You can't give up that quick. Now, there's some trends that are happening to this Bills defense that I think are alarming for Bills fans if you want to win a Super Bowl. Hembo sent us a stat. They're not stopping a run at all against good running backs. Derrick Henry goes crazy. Bijan Robinson goes crazy. Achane goes crazy against the Buffalo Bills rush defense. So they certainly have reason to be, a little bit alarmed. But on that note, let's not be putting our balls in a car door. Okay, let's not be smashing any balls in doors at this moment.
Yeah, they're a fickle bunch. I think the reason is because they are looking ahead. The Bills' schedule is very, very tough. They got the Bucs at home. Tough game, especially Bucs coming off a loss. At Houston in prime time. At Steelers. Bengals December 7th, which...
So you're saying a lot of things I'm hearing not the same.
Yeah, true. Two of those three so far, not great. But now the Bengals in December 7th, with what we heard today, that's Joe Burrow, if he comes back. At New England, Browns, okay, and then the Eagles. So just with that race, like they do.
I'm a Bills fan. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for what we got down the stretch here.
I did keep going to D-Bone's Twitter to see how Bills Mafia was feeling yesterday, and there was just nothing there. It was interesting.
Hard to tweet when you're losing.
D-Bone.
Well, maybe you can't be a front runner.
Yeah, true.
D-Bone understands he's a national champion football player.
Yeah, he knows.
He's national. They got the Eagles still. They got the Bucs still. They got New England still.
Kincaid got hurt again, too.
He's their best weapon.
All right, so let's say those are 3 losses.
Besides Coach.
Yeah, and then Joe Burrow Bengals, I think we just kind of have to wait and see, I guess.
They're a game and a half behind the Pats right now. Like they really can't afford. And I think the Pats. I mean, however you want to look at it. And we talked about how every team in the NFL is good, but in terms of like strength of schedule, I think they have the easiest remaining schedule. The Pats do. So it's like, can you even afford to lose 3 games?
Do we think the Bills can win the Super Bowl this year?
No.
I don't think anybody.
Put that Hembo stat up again about the rush yards.
Yeah.
That is going to be tough to win a Super Bowl.
BA was talking about
They are
weeks ago. With the
they're
run.
31st in rushing. Like it's not just those 3.
And even Josh Allen's still
Sorry,
the
31st
MVP.
against the run is what I meant.
But like, if you look at the offense as a whole, like that offense isn't scaring anybody outside of James Cook.
Guys couldn't get open yesterday at all.
Hey, I saw a lot of sick flexing out of Miami. Guy got a pick, I think, full grill, right in the camera. Them celebrating afterwards, I'm like, good for Miami. Good for Miami.
Still having fun.
This is the experience you're supposed to have as a professional football player. Yeah, I like that you're getting to have this. Now, are they potentially thinking, who knows when this is coming again? Yeah. We have no idea. Everybody, unload the clip on shit we've wanted to do. Okay? Unload. Get the laundry baskets. Fucking get the noise. Get the music. Get
It's
the
first for me.
Yeah, and get the stage ready for Coach. We need a spin-a-rooney. Fucking hit the worm as well, sir. We need fucking Coach standing on a riser. We need everything.
I have a question.
We don't know when this is happening again. We need all the speeches. We need all the chants. Let's get the cigars in this motherfucker. This is football. This is what it's supposed to be here, boys. This is what it's supposed to be.
Do all coaches stand on stuff when they talk to
It's like
just
it's its own little stage, it looks like. If they travel with that thing, it looks like its own stage.
It was a home game. The world is a stage, and McDaniel's certainly taking advantage of it. But,
Okay.
yeah, he just wants to be able to see everybody in the back. You know, that's